everybody, it's Cynthia Maynard from CynthiaMaynard.com, and thank you so much for joining me today. I have recently posted a haul on Stampin' Up! Clearance, and the last time I checked, these markers were still available. They came in a pack with all these retired colors, and it's Blackberry Bliss, and Lost Lagoon, and Mossy Meadow, Hello Honey, and let's see, Tangelo Twist. And so I want to show you some things that you can do really with, if you want to go ahead and grab these really quickly and see if they're on the clearance rack, go to CynthiaMaynard.com and click on my Stampin' Up! Link there and check out the clearance rack and see if they're still there. But I want to show you a few things I made with them. So I made this little tag with the stamps that I also got on my clearance haul. You from the lovely Amazing You, and I just love all that. It's a very cute stamp set. So if you can grab that on clearance, I don't know if it's still there. Last time I looked, I can't remember. But anyway, that's what that is. And so I just hand drew all of these little things just really quickly, and it makes a fun little tag to give to somebody. And I did use the blender pen. You get 3 of these in a pack for wide tip, brush end, as well as the narrow tip, and they're great blender pens. And so they come, like I said, in a package of 3. And so the SKU on that, the little number is 102845. If you want to check that out. And that's not a holiday thing; that's an all the time thing. So anyway, I also did this, and this is on some watercolor paper, and this is highlighting like the Blackberry Bliss and so forth. So I thought a little piece of watercolor paper here. Cut slightly smaller than an HU size by 5 1/4. And what I did was I started out with my focal point, which was with the Blackberry Bliss, and I kind of made fluffy, just kind of strokes like this in a sort of tulipy fashion there. And then you just kind of go in with your blender pen and pull that color. And then it also does shading for you, so that way you're doing both. You're using ink that's already there. You can kind of give it wisps and things. This anybody can do this. Seriously, it's a great handmade touch to your card. So beautiful color, Blackberry Bliss. I love purple. Okay, and then you just clean your blender pen, a couple swipes on a dry wipe or a paper towel. And then we're going to go in with the green and kind of give it the little base leaves there, like so. And then this little stem coming off. We've got, you know, maybe a leaf, like so. And again, we come with our blender pen. Motion. Okay. These probably aren't any recognizable flowers in the botanical world, but that's okay. They look fine, and they're pretty killers. And what's nice about getting the set all together, they're all color coordinated for you already. And then we can go in, I went in with just the tiniest bit of orange, just to kind of give a little dimension there, and then our blender pen to kind of shade that out. Oops, that would have been interesting. Right, and then we want another little purple one, slightly smaller than this first one, because if we made everything the same size, it would be a little bit boring. Now this one tends to be a little bit juicier than the others. I don't know if that's because it's a darker color. So you don't quite need as much. But again, coming in there. Alright, then this Lost Lagoon, which is very cool. With our little, I kind of made dots like this. And then kind of shade them all up. So I made some in the background here. little dots. Just here and there, just kind of, again, a textural thing. Giving it something to do that is a little bit of a background without overshadowing our other flowers. And then with the skinny end of the green, the mossy meadow, we're going to make our little tendrils. So I just kind of swirled this way and that. Just bouncing out, coming off of our then once you have it where you like it, you can go ahead and finish out your card. Okay, we've got room for a sentiment there, we've got room for other things, and the purpose of this video is really just to show you how you can use your Stampin' Write markers in any colors to do a little watercolor-esque looking type thing. And you don't need to be this, you know, Renoir or anything to do this. I mean, we simply give the semblance of flowers and people get it. I mean, they see it and it looks flowery. So yeah, so I mean, other things you can do with markers. Here's one I've done with a marker. Previously, you know, you can just do different color combinations, you know, with your other markers and so forth. But these were on clearance now, so I wanted to show you. Oh, I just lost a lid. I have to find that. But since these were on clearance for a great deal, I wanted to show you something else you could do with them besides, you know, stamping and coloring it in, or using them to write with, or there are lots of applications that you can use to use your markers. And so you can just finish off this card panel and you'll have a card. Simply stamp. You can, by the way, you can stamp, for example, can't thank you enough. Okay, let's do that one. You can, whoa, I'm attacked by the cases. Okay, so you put that on there. You can use your marker to go ahead and color, and you can do more than one if you want. And just using kind of at an angle on the side. And it's going to give a watercolory look as well to that. So it's another use for your markers to go ahead and color. You can color inside your embossing folders this way. That might take you longer, but you can do all sorts of things. And then you can go ahead and maybe I would put it up at this right hand corner here. Can't thank you enough, and it kind of has a watercolory distressed look about it. So yeah, Stampin' Write markers are very cool, very good quality. I'm very happy with them. I'm a Tombow watercolor marker user, and I love those too. And so I was curious to try these Stampin' Write ones and see how much I liked them, and I really do like them. So and I really love the blender pens as well, and it's a great deal because my Tombow blender pen is biting the dust. I've used it so much, so I was glad to get a 3-pack of those. Is a great deal, and yeah, they work really well. So go ahead and check out, see if they're on clearance. And then of course we have other colors as well that are in our regular catalogs and holiday catalogs. In the holiday catalog, by the way, you can get a couple sets of 2. So if you don't want to buy the whole kit and caboodle or buy one color or whatever, you can get a little set like that matches your Christmas paper, like Cherry Cobbler and Garden Green, I believe, come together, and you can try them out that way. So that's kind of fun. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. And anyway, thanks for stopping by. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and go ahead and subscribe if you're new. Thanks so much for spending your time with me, and have a creative day.